And I find with a lot of Shield, with a lot of JRPGs, I'm gonna have to put that flaming sword back on, aren't I? Yep. Oh no, it's got Arcwind on. Everything is fire right now. What's Arcwind? No, I'm putting Arcwind on. That's holy crap. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that off right quick though. But like, there's just so many things that can be done with these pixel games that just they don't even think to do in newer games. Although Expedition 33 is like bringing that, like, or I guess like disproving that. Like a lot of the things they're doing for Expedition 33 in terms of like combat style and the way things work are fucking getting ridiculous. I go back to old school titles all the time, mainly because they hold up so well. Like they're so fun to play. Like most times, like your first playthrough or your first oh, he's wind, fucker. So I'm gonna take that Gale thing off then. But like they hold up, their stories are great. Like you almost never get find everything in your first playthrough. There's usually like side things that you find later on, whether it be side quests for characters that you decided not to do just because you were trying to get through the game. Some of them, depending on what series it is, have like ridiculous amounts of ending, like Star Ocean 2. Most people don't realize there's 99 different endings for Star Ocean 2. It's fucking ridiculous. Like the remaster they did has a a gallery where you can see, like you can rewatch all of the endings and it will tell you which ones you have. So there's multiple different endings for each different character. So like there's a bunch of different reasons to do multiple playthroughs of Star Ocean 2. Oh, I could have just went through there, eh? Like, there's multiple different ones for, like, each individual character. There's, like, duo ones where certain characters will get to know each other more than the other, and they'll have, like, a double ending kind of thing. I've never found them all, so, like, and I've beat Star Ocean a ton of times. So, I'm probably going to have to go through and be like, okay, how do I get this ending? Let's see what it is. How do I get this ending? And just, like, go through them. But, like, it's the same thing with, like, certain things in other RPGs, too. Like, Final Fantasy VII, for example. Like, you can literally go on, like, the Gold Saucer date with any one of your companions. It just depends on who you make the better choices for throughout the game. So, it's like, okay, like, most people are like, yeah, I want to go with Aerith. Oh, I want to go with Tifa. Yes, yes, Canadian. And, like, there's a trophy out for, like, the original, where you can go on the date with Barret, because, like, that's the hardest one to fucking get. So, what did I do for my playthrough? Fucking rights we're getting a date with Barret. Because, like, how awkward would that date fucking be? Just Cloud and Barret sitting there going, ah... So, like, what do we talk about, guys? Send up. But no, it's just one of those things where, like, it's, like, and I find the writing back then, like, for the old school RPGs was just so much better. Like, I find there's too much focus on graphics now. Oh, Star Ocean 2? Yeah, Star Ocean in general is just an incredible, incredible series. If you're looking to look into any of the Star Oceans, I have all of my VODs up on my YouTube. So whenever I do my playthroughs of RPGs like this, at the end of stream, I download the stream and I cut it up into half-an-hour episodes. So, like, if there's any of the Star Oceans, like, you wanted to take a look at to see if it was something that you wanted to, like, get into, or, like, one of the ones that you wanted to play, like, fucking just like, pop in, take a look at it, like... Oh, I did have to go around here. I thought there was a different way. I don't know how many different endings all of the other Star Oceans have. I think some of them have multiple endings. I wouldn't be surprised, just with the way Star Ocean is. Star Ocean has a ton. Same as this Draven Bane. Sometimes it just has like the underscore in the middle of it. You'll obviously see this face when you get there. And the dragon motif. Oh, I don't know if I changed the backgrounds for my YouTube yet, because I'm going for a very dragon motif for all of my channels and stuff for my streaming. As you can see with the little fucking, well, I guess you're on TikTok, not Twitch, but the little dragon in the bottom. My logo in my fucking webcam is like a little dragon, white and purple dragon in the circle there. My emotes and my channel badges and stuff like that, and my alerts all on Twitch are dragon related. I don't know if I like that sound. Sounds like a bad sound. But there's just and like there's so many other games that I have too. Like I've had people come in when I was playing Kingdom Hearts going like, what the heck is this? And it's the same with like these games. Like I've never played these games either, so I'd probably say the same thing if I seen somebody playing this game. I'd be like, oh, this game looks pretty cool. I was like, what is this? But like once you get to like some of the newer ones, like the Tales games seem to have like a not generic but specific art style for them. Same with like the Star Ocean series. Like when you go into a Star Ocean game, the second you hear like the menu screen or like see kind of like the art style for it, you're like, oh yeah, this is a Star Ocean. Like, hands fucking down. Same with like Dragon Quest. You see like one or two of the monsters, you're like, which Dragon Quest is it? Just in case you haven't played all of them. But like Dragon Quest is another one I can't wait to get into, because like I've always liked the artwork for Dragon Quest, and like it's another Square game. The artwork is all Akira Toriyama based, so it's all like Dragon Ball Z style, or looking anyways, because he's had many more things out before Dragon Ball. But I only actually played, I think it was 11. But 11 was fucking phenomenal, and like just like the throwbacks to like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z that are in it are fucking like nostalgia overload. The gameplay is great. It's your typical, like, you know, turn-based with a little extra flair, a little bit different in there. Oh, there's a ton of Dragon Ball Z JRPGs. Like, they're very old school. They're like regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Game Boy. I know, like, Kakarot is more of like a fighter. It's more like Xenoverse-y and like 3D fighter-esque. But like, if you go back, like, pre-PlayStation, there might even be a PlayStation 1. I'm not 100% sure, because I haven't played all the Dragon Ball Z games, but there are Dragon Ball JRPGs 100%. Yep, that's the one I was remembering right there. I just couldn't remember the name of it. The Legacy of Goku games. Yeah, and they're absolutely phenomenal. They're great. Like, you slowly level up your character, you get your new moves, you get your transformations. There's side quests, side bosses, everything like that. You get into your random battles. Like, it's a good fucking time. Oh, no worries, no worries. Like, that's one of my favorite things about, like, doing streaming and stuff. Because, like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm going to play these games regardless if I'm streaming or not. So, like, one of my thoughts was, like, well, if I'm going to play them anyways, why the fuck not stream? Oh, that shut that door. That's unfortunate. Well, it's like, why not stream them? Why not get in there? Why not interact with people? Like, see how everybody's doing, like, cute mittens? Okay. But like get people into these games. Like get people into like old school games. They're just gloves. Keep your hands warm in cold weather. Gotcha. But like why not get people into some of the older games? Like let them see like the games, like especially like the younger generation. Let them see what they might have missed. Bow, Gale, okay. Helmet. Starcap. There's one here. Arcwind, okay, I already got one of those. There's another S thing. Sage. Yeah, like just doing stuff like that. Like, you know, sometimes I'll get into like certain things where I can't really interact with everybody as much, but those are usually mainly the what is this? The action adventure games, which I don't do as many of. But like I still try to sit there and like, you know, make sure I'm talking to people. Holy rod. No, it's this guy. Oh, wave spreader. No, I want gale. Okay, it's the same thing just with wind. I know the ninjas don't like wind, but I can take care of those. Now it's gonna be all ninjas, and I'm like, fuck. No, just because there's so many games that have been overlooked. They like, especially when you find like some of the like the newer generation of gamers or like middle generation of gamers, like in between like myself and like all the new stuff, where they've never even heard of half of these like RPGs, and they might be like an RPG gamer, like myself. They're like, oh yeah, like these new, like I like the turn-based. They're like in Metaphor. They're like in Expedition 33, Sea of Stars and stuff like that, Octopath. But they've never heard of any of these other games, and it's just like, oh my god, it's like you're missing some of like the greats. And I'm not saying like there's like games now aren't like good, but like there's some of these games that people have not even like some of the old school games that don't even compare. Like some of the that don't even compare to the new ones, because the new ones are just like so far beneath them. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, Chrono Trigger's a hard one to follow. You're not wrong. Chrono Trigger is an excellent JRPG. Like one of the tops. Well, I just pressed a button. But like I miss like a lot of the like old school things they used to do in JRPGs. Like they'd have a specific thing where they'd hide stuff. As a Gen Z, I wish more people my age knew about RPGs. Rice? And that's one of those things I hate about a lot of new games that come out, because there's not enough of them that are JRPGs. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying there's not some that aren't out. They do put out quite a few like turn-based and JRPGs. It's just they're not advertised. They're nowhere near advertised. But like the market has been desensitized. It's the Souls-like games. It's the action-adventure games. Like, that's what everybody's going for right now. So, like, when all the other companies see this, they're like, well, this is what we need to do. And as a gamer, as somebody who's, like, done a little bit of dabbling trying to make games, as somebody whose wife is currently doing, like, video game programming and design for school, like, I understand why, like, they sit there and go, okay, like, this is what's popular. This is what we need to do. Because it's like, what are you going to do? Like, are you going to do the thing that everybody doesn't want and hope it goes well? Am I getting poisoned? What's going on? Are you sick, Karth? Karth seems to be sick. I've never seen that status effect. That was new. But like, so like I understand it from like a publisher standpoint and like a company standpoint. Like I've also got like friggin' like 15 years of management under my belt. Not in video games, but like just in general. So like I understand it from like a shareholder point. I understand it from a publisher point. I understand it from like a higher up company aspect, where like, okay, like Souls, like, you know, Elden Ring. Like, Elden Ring exploded. And, like, don't get me wrong, like, the Dark Souls games were popular to begin with. But, like, when Elden Ring came out, like, the Dark Souls genre style of game exploded. Like, they went above and beyond. So, like, once Dark Souls started getting, like, popular, things started to tend to go that way. Like, even Final Fantasy, like, Final Fantasy Origins. Like, Final Fantasy went the Dark Souls route. They didn't do it as well as the other ones, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed Origin, but like I enjoyed it more for the story as opposed to the gameplay. Like the gameplay seemed like pretty generic to me, but like the story was absolutely fucking phenomenal for Origin. For those of you who don't know, Origin is a prequel to Final Fantasy 1. Oh, yeah, I guess I could see that. I was thinking, like, I was looking at it more for, like, where you can, like, change so many classes based on your fucking equipment and such. I don't see it as, like, fast-paced as Ninja Gaiden. Original Ninja Gaiden is more Dark Souls. Yeah, old school Ninja Gaiden was fucking hard as shit. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, I don't like how, like, the Dark Souls genre focuses on, like, player punishment, I guess you could call it. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I got most of the Dark Souls games because, like, at some point in time they were free on something. And, like, I've played them. Like, I'm not terrible at them. I'm not the best at them. Like, they're enjoyable for what they are, but, like, you know, when you get to certain parts where you have to go back, and, like, this is coming from somebody who grinds levels to death in RPGs. Like, right now, like, before this stream, the level that I was at was level 50-something. I am currently level 99. So I just sat there and ground levels, like, level upon level upon level until I was just about max. So I have no problem grinding levels, but sometimes, like, Dark Souls gets to the point where, like, really? Come on. Yeah, like, that's what I mean. Like, I feel like the difficulty... Oh, my nose is itchy. I feel like the difficulty for Dark Souls overshadows a lot of it. And, like, don't get me wrong, like, that's the... that seems to be the thing that people like about Dark Souls. They're like, yeah, like, this game is so hard, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it's hard in certain aspects, but I was like, there's games that were, like, older that are, like, just as hard, if not harder, than, like, your Elden Rings and your Dark Souls, but just for different reasons. But it's like those same people that are good at the Dark Souls games, sometimes they're not good at tactics games, or, like JRPG element games, because, like, sometimes these games can be, like, ridiculous. Because, like, you know, you might get there, even, like, sometimes when you get, like, over-leveled, there's some secret bosses where it's like, if you don't have strategy, like, you're done. Like, there's no way you're gonna beat the boss. Like, Devil May Cry 3, backbone for difficulty. Love Devil May Cry. That might be on the list for stream at some point. I'm not 100% sure yet. I don't want to go through there because I think I was already through there. Yes. Or was I? Did we go up or down? I can't even fucking remember right now. But, like, there's certain enemies like Ruby Weapon. Ruby Weapon from Final Fantasy VII is a prime example. You can be 100% max level, have all the best gear, all the best materia, like, everything like that. But if you don't strategize to beat fucking Ruby Weapon will kick you in the teeth. He'll kick you in the teeth, and then when you're down holding the few that fell out, he'll knock the rest of them out while you're down there. And those who know. And like I've beat Ruby Weapon like a ton of times. Like I've beat Ruby Weapon a bunch. And it's funny because, like, people are like, oh, you need Knights of the Round to beat Ruby Weapon. It's like, you don't. Knights of the Round is definitely the easiest way to beat Ruby Weapon for sure. But technically, I feel like Ruby Weapon was the way you were supposed to get the gold chocobo to get them. Because there's the only way to get Knights of the Round is to get a gold chocobo to get to the island. There's two ways to get a gold chocobo. Beating Ruby Weapon or raising one. Yeah, strategy, not numbers. No, I think that is where I just came from. Yes. But that's what I liked about, like, old school RPGs. Like, friggin' the secret boss from Dragoon, I can't remember his fucking name. Then there's Ozma from Final Fantasy IX. There's Omega Weapon from fucking Final Fantasy Ace and a couple of other Final Fantasies, because Omega Weapon has just, like, always been a beast. I'm trying to think. Star Ocean has some fucking ridiculous endgame bosses, because they always have endgame dungeons that you can't get to until you beat the game or do New Game Plus. But, like, you know, the same people that are really good at action-adventure games, sometimes they can't wrap their head around it. Not all of them. Like, I know some people that are really good at Dark Souls, they're also really good at fucking JRPGs. But, like, it's just one of those things where I think sometimes things get focused on too much. Like, your Dark Souls genre is, like, way too focused. Why is that slowing down a little bit? Is way too focused on, like, your difficulty, and, like, you miss out on so many of the other things. It's one of the reasons that I don't like World of Warcraft. Like, there's very few MMOs that I actually like. Like, tried World of Warcraft, like, back in the day, got the trial, maxed out my character's level in the trial, and I was just like, okay. I was like, all this is like, fucking grinding. I was like, and, like, I grind, like, in games all the time. I was like, but this just isn't fun. I was like, I grind so that later on I can just, like, enjoy the stories. But I was like, World of Warcraft doesn't have story. Like, don't get me wrong, it has lore, like the lore for World of Warcraft and, like, the books and stuff for World of Warcraft, absolutely crazy. Like, the background stuff is amazing. But, like, when I look at other games like fucking Final Fantasy XIV, fucking love it, because it's so story-based. There's so much story, like, all the cutscenes, the cinematics and everything like that. Like, it makes me enjoy it. What is it? But, like, it takes stuff like that to make me enjoy a fucking... I don't know if I pulled the right lever or not. But it takes stuff like that to, like, interest me in a JRPG. Apologies. But, like, most JRPGs are, like, you know, like, JRPGs are a dime a dozen. Like, most of them play, for the most part, the same. Like, it's the same kind of, like, combat, like, slightly changed over. The whole premise of it is usually the same thing. Like, not the story, but, like, just the way things are, and then, like, after you beat the story, most people get into PvP. But, like, when you do something, like, along the lines of what Square did with 14, where they're constantly adding fucking DLCs and new story and all this other stuff, and they're making it so that, like, it's not only just a multiplayer game, but you can literally, like, aside from, like, the dungeons that you have to do even in the story with multiple people, but, like, you can still sit there and fucking play it as a single-player game. And, like, that holds a lot of value to, like, some people, especially, like, myself. Because, like, story is probably, like, on the top of the list for things that I look for in a game. If your story is shit, most times I'm gonna stop playing it. Not all the time, because, like, there's, like, don't get me wrong, like, I like playing my shooters, like, and stuff like that. And I like when something's just a little goofy. Like, I like my Borderlands. Borderlands doesn't have a very serious story to it. It has a story, don't get me wrong, and the story's good. But, like, it's just about cheese. Like, there's just so much cheese through Borderlands. But Borderlands has a fun system to it, and it's visually appealing. Same with, like, Call of Duty. Like, I never buy Call of Duty for the campaign. I buy Call of Duty for the multiplayer. But, like, that's because, like, a shooter game like that, like, to do story for it isn't as easy as some other things. Like, there's only so many times you can do, like, especially for, like, Call of Duty games, do, like, the typical war trope. Same with like battle royals and stuff. Like Apex has like a decent like background like lore system for all their characters, but that's because it's based off of a one-player. Well, I guess they did have multiplayer for it, but like a one-player game. Like it was fucking. Why am I forgetting the name? Because it was fucking one of the best games ever. Why am I forgetting the name? Yeah, Zombies. Like Zombies is another thing. Like I bought Call of Duty for. Titanfall. There we go. I don't know why I freaking forgot that name. I feel like a terrible, terrible fan of Titanfall right now. But like Titanfall 2 is like probably one of the best fucking first-person shooters in existence. Like the gameplay for Titanfall was absolutely crazy, and the multiplayer like for Titanfall was fucked. Like if they like the fact that they closed down Titanfall 2 and like they wouldn't even have to make like a Titanfall 3 story. They could literally just bring back Titanfall as a first-person shooter and make it the same, like make it play like Titanfall 2 did and just upgrade some stuff, and the Titanfall community would fucking riot. Like they would go insane. Like I've played a lot of first-person shooters. Like I've been playing first-person shooters since you needed a fucking a LAN cable hookup to be able to play with people. Like back from that old meme picture where you see the guy duct taped to the fucking ceiling. Like that is my era of fucking of games. It's just old. Like it was just old. It was just the servers. Like, they just shut down the servers. Like, that's all it was. It wasn't that Titanfall was, like, losing traction. There was still, like, a fair bit of people playing the Titanfall multiplayer. Like, I never had to wait for, like, when I had Titanfall 2, it was long after it came out. Like, and, like, I never had to wait for very long to get in a fucking game. And my bottle is empty. I'm gonna open a can right quick. But yeah, like yeah, I think it was just I think it was mainly just like server maintenance, upkeep on the server. They're like, well, like, do we really have the money to throw at this, or should we put it towards new products or projects? But like it's one of those things. It's like when you see like a lot of the old Call of Duties or like other first-person shooters and stuff like that, where everybody logs on the last the last day when it's about to shut down just to be like some of the last people in it. Like even if you don't get the chance, like I know the servers are gone now, but like if you get the chance to just play Titanfall. Like, just to, like, run around and, like, wall run on buildings and stuff like that, and just to, like, get the feel of it, like, I highly recommend it. You'll probably be able to find it for, like, dirt cheap right now. But the story for Titanfall is fucking, like, heart-wrenching and fucking, like, amazing. So, like, I highly like, it's very rare I'll sit there and recommend a fucking first-person shooter game, but Titanfall is one of those first-person shooters that definitely set the bar to an unrealistic standard that they'll never be able to hit again. Oh yeah, well they'll always be able to keep stuff up on PC. There's always going to be somebody willing to keep something alive. But yeah, like but like, Titanfall is definitely one of those first-person shooters I highly, highly recommend. Doesn't matter what you get it on. Like the story is well worth the playthrough. The gameplay is well worth the playthrough. And like, hopefully they'll decide to bring it back at some point. Even if they fucking like remastered the game, people would go fucking nuts. Stop stealing my MP, you bastards. Yeah, like, just the ending of Titanfall 2's fucking story is just, oh, devastating. Fucking devastating. Like, it's one of those... Titanfall 2's ending is one of those ones that makes you understand the One Piece community and where they were really sad about the going merry. If you know, you know. Oh, I hate my throat and my lungs. They're terrible. I'm trying to think of what else. But yeah, like, but like I said before, if you have any games that you recommend that you want, that like might be worth taking a look at to pop into the lineup. Like, I know the lineup is pretty fucking big right now. Like, there's quite a few games. Like, obviously, we just started the Suikoden series. We just started the... Well, I guess we're in Suikoden 2 now, and there's only 6 games, I think. So that won't take long to get through. But, like, we're just in the first of the, what the fuck? Where the fuck am I? I am so lost. But we're just into the Tales series, so there's quite a few games for that. Then we have the Dragon Quest games, Octopath Traveler, Final Fantasy Tactics, potentially Devil May Cry. I'm still thinking about it. I don't 100% know yet. Just because, like, it's very off track for the games that I usually play for stream, not play, because I've beaten every single Devil May Cry game. Another one that could be fun to do is the fucking Metal Gear Solid franchise. Mainly just for the fact that 3 is getting a remake. And that's gonna be fucking great. Where are you, remedies? Oh, everybody's fucking poisoned right now. Damn those ninjas! Hello, Luffy. No, you're... I don't want to play with your bone. No. Yeah, because, like, I don't mind looking for games. Like, sometimes it might take a little bit, for me to get to them, just, like, money reasons. Like, because I can't just, you know, go out and buy... buy games on a whim. Although, like, another thing I usually like to reiterate is that anything I make from stream, like whether you guys are over on TikTok or whether you're over on Twitch, sending gifts, subbing, bits, whatever, or just like straight donations, everything from stream I use to go directly towards the stream itself, whether it's like, you know, getting new overlays, because although I did spend my own money for some of my overlay upgrades and my badges and stuff for Twitch recently. But, like, any games that I get, any, like, system upgrades, whether it be, like, a new microphone and stuff like that, everything I make from stream goes directly back into stream. Just so that, like, I can get those games that people, like, that you guys might want to see, like, if they're available, because obviously most of the fucking Tales games are not on any consoles or Steam right now. The ones that are, I purchased. The ones that aren't, like, obviously this one I had to fucking get. Same with, like, a lot of the Dragon Quest games. The only Dragon Quest games you can currently purchase right now are 1, 2, and 3, which are remakes or remasters, and 11. Everything in between just does not exist anywhere. And I'm like, what? Same with the Suikoden games. Obviously, 1 and 2 just got their remaster launched. But, like 4 or 3 up, you can't get on any newer consoles or Steam. No, what are you doing? Why must you do this? I am in the middle of talking to people. Why are you trying to be a weirdo? I already threw your bone back there. Go get it. Go get your bone. Go. No, I pet you already. No, you don't. You do not get more pets. No pet. No pets for you, sir. No, I'm trying to move. You're making me move in the wrong direction. Stop it. Stop it. No. Archie, learn title. I said no. No, stop. No. No. What? No. This is a dog-free chair. No. Stop it. That's right. Get down. Get down. Stop. Go bother. Mother needs your attention. She loves you. Stop. You're not putting my hand in your mouth. Stop it. Stop. That's my elbow. So freeze, kill, and free run.